Today I'm taking a look back at Catch Me If You Can, the 2002 film directed by Steven Spielberg and starring Leonardo DiCaprio as the real-life con artist Frank Abagnale Jr. It's portrayed as a fast-paced, entertaining cat-and-mouse game, but what really struck me about the film was how it cast a spotlight on the all-too-common problem of women leaving their husbands the moment financial troubles arise. Many viewers will probably focus on Frank's dazzling schemes, his smooth-talking ways, and the globe-trotting excitement of his criminal exploits. But for me, the most striking part of the film comes early on, when Frank's mother, Paula, played by Nathalie Bay, abandons her husband, Frank Sr., played by the legendary Christopher Walken. In the film, Frank Sr. is a proud, hardworking man who built his life from the ground up, only to see it unravel when the IRS starts sniffing around his business. Sure, he makes some bad decisions and cuts a few corners here and there, but who hasn't? The man is trying to stay afloat in a world rigged against him. And what does Paula do when the pressure mounts? She jumps ship, almost immediately. One minute, she's by his side, smiling at fancy dinners. The next, she's sneaking around with a more financially secure man, leaving Frank Sr. in the dust. It's a gut punch, and one that too many men can relate to. Frank Jr. sees this betrayal firsthand, and it becomes the catalyst for everything he does. Watching his mother leave his father is what sends him down the path of fraud and deception in the first place. He learns, in that instant, one brutal truth. For women, love, loyalty, and stability in a relationship are often only as strong as the bank account balance behind them. His mother's departure teaches that, in her eyes, and in the eyes of many women, financial hardship erases every other virtue a man might possess. It's not just heartbreaking, it's a sobering commentary on the transactional nature of relationships that society tends to sweep under the rug. As Frank Jr. embarks on his crime spree, you can almost hear the ghost of his mother's decision driving him forward. He forges checks, assumes identities, and chases wealth at all costs because he knows the score. He knows that being broke makes a man invisible, or worse, disposable. And while the film dresses up his exploits with charm and humor, the underlying message is clear. If you want to keep the respect, loyalty, and affection of the people around you, you better have the cash to back it up. Spielberg doesn't hit you over the head with this theme, but it's there, simmering beneath the surface with every interaction Frank Jr. has with the women he encounters. From the stewardesses who fawn over him when he's posing as a pilot, to the sweet Brenda Strong, played by Amy Adams, who's ready to marry him when he's living the high life. Frank's success with women is directly tied to his ability to project power and wealth. The moment that facade crumbles, so do the relationships. And that's the bitter pill Catch Me If You Can forces its audience, particularly its male audience, to swallow. Sure, the film is fun, slick, and endlessly watchable, but it's also a cautionary tale. For all its humor and energy, it holds up a mirror to a harsh reality. In a world where material success is often equated with personal worth, many women won't tolerate a broke guy. Anyway, I'm Glenn Tubman, and I'll see you at the cinema.